Hi everyone, welcome to my new 10-minute character sculpting series. In this one, I'm going to be attempting to sculpt this gargoyle that's on the Notre Dame Cathedral. You can see on the screen I have a 10-minute timer set. When that goes off, I'm done. No more work on it. While the 10 minutes runs, I'm not going to edit, I'm not going to cut anything out. And the reason I'm making these videos is to show you the reality of uh, working in Blender and having time constraints. The point of these videos is that I will fail. I will not be able to make this creature in 10 minutes, but I'm going to show you my thought process as I try to get as close as I possibly can. Most of these videos won't have this long introduction on the front. I just wanted to kind of explain what I'm doing. I'm going to pull this reference off to my other monitor so that it's not in our way. And then I'm going to start my timer and we will be on our way. So this is the gargoyle character. This was the first reply I got to my community post asking what to do. So we're going to start with the gargoyle. All right, I'm going to start my timer and here we go. So generally when you sculpt, the very first thing you want to do is start general or basic and build from there. So I'm actually going to use the cube and use kind of the corner of it here to set the gargoyle on, sort of to match how he is on the real sculpture. So I'm going to disable the ability to move my cube so that I'm not moving my scene around. Pull this out of the way. All right. So now I like to start with metaballs when I sculpt, and a ball is just fine. You'll see why as I go. So that is going to be the base of the character. And now what's really nice is I can just duplicate this object and move it around. So instead of editing the mesh like with edit mode and pushing and pulling points, I can just pull these little spheres around. And this ends up being way more efficient than trying to 3D trace or push and pull points. Okay, and the purpose here is to quickly block out as much as I can to start off with so that I don't have to sculpt some of the smaller parts, because that would be harder to do, in my opinion. So I just want to try to define as much of the general shape as I possibly can. Let's come up here. See how I've already used 2.5 minutes. This is very, very fast. Okay, good enough. Okay, now normally when I work on characters, I wouldn't be redoing both of these sides. But just for this exercise, they're not the same on the real statue anyway. So I'm just going to make them not match. But normally I would just mirror this instead of doing it twice. Okay, that looks pretty dang good to start, I think. So now I'm going to select all the metaballs, convert into mesh. Now this is all one object with this topology. And it's not good topology, but that does not matter because we are going to be sculpting a whole bunch of points on it anyway. All right. So first things first, dynamic topology. I like to use constant detail, and we'll put, let's put 32 on for the resolution. So that should give us quite a few points to work with. Oh, that may be a little bit too many. So let's go back to 18. And you can see it runs a little better already. Probably still too many, but that's okay. We can handle it. All right. Okay, now I'm just smoothing it out so that I don't have to deal with these lines. And I have already used half of my time, which is absolutely wild. Need to quit spending so much thought on small things and just get it going. All right. So very first details that I want to hit on because I think they are a little bit more standout are kind of the details on the chest. So I'm just going to add a little bit of that in here. Pull my reference up on the other screen real fast. Oh, I guess there it is in the way. Okay, so that's not too bad. Other creases I know I need. We can't have the arm connected to the body quite so bad, so I'll move that around a little bit. This creature is very bony. I think really he doesn't have this big of shoulders, so I'm going to bring that back a little bit. So I'll deflate those. Strength, yeah, there we go. Not exactly muscular. Okay. Right, that's looking okay. I think if we don't give his head a little detail, we'll be wrong. So let's start to do that. He's got kind of this shelf for eyebrows. Yeah, it actually doesn't look too bad. Okay, and then I am going to try to make a mouth really fast. Wow, guys, I did not realize how fast this was going to feel when I actually started it. 10 minutes is not very much time. Okay, so he's got this kind of lumpy nose. He has a little bit of a sort of lip on the bottom. And his cheeks are pulled back. A little bit more like that. Pull these in, pull this up. It's gonna have to kind of be good enough for now. Not enough detail on his eyeballs, so let's go back up to 32. Okay, those are definitely not going to be quite the right size. Maybe inflate those just a little. Try to make his eyebrows sharper. Okay, I only have 1 minute left, and this is already nowhere near where I hope to be. He doesn't even have fingers yet. So we'll just start little bits. I only have 30 seconds left, so I'm not going to get a ton left. A ton more of the detail I want, but that's kind of the whole point here, isn't it? Okay, and then the other side won't have any. I can maybe really quickly give him some detailing on his arm so it doesn't look quite so flat. And then I'll hit it with a smooth, and that's it. That's 10 minutes. All right, no more editing, no more sculpting. That's it. That's as far as I got, guys. Tell you what, that's brutal. That is way harder than I expected. So I'll bring the guy on here again. I would say if anything, I got an okay starting point for fine tuning it, but we got a lot of scaling problems. We got a lot of well, just a lack of detail. Huh. Cool. Well, but that's it. I mean, that's the whole point. Just pick something, try to do it quick, and then if you want to hone your finer skills, your sculpting or modeling or whatever part you're working on, then spend the time afterward. But if you don't know what to work on, if you're just kind of sitting there wondering what to do, then just pick something and try it. That's what I'd say. So hopefully you guys find this entertaining to watch me sit here and embarrass myself. But you know, that's really what it takes. Just keep trying and trying, and this stuff becomes easy, and have fun with it too. So let me know what you think about this. I can make them longer, shorter, whatever. But I'll probably post a few of them just to see how it goes. So let me know in the comments, and thank you for watching.